Doesn't help that the monster is camping that spot.
Even death fails to grant an escape for some.
I think there's more than one. Maybe he won't come around this corner. I don't think it's gonna work. It worked. What? You're still looking. Not anymore. Hey, no. Second article about the accident. 4 dead in the mine explosion. New facts have surfaced regarding the accident we had covered in the previous issue of our paper. The victims of the explosion at the Caroline...
I should look at the map for some hints.
Shush.
Maybe it will tell me where Gilman left the other
At
notes.
the Caroline mine include not only 3 miners mentioned previously, but also the co-owner of the Enterprise, George Whitehead. Jacob Hyde, the owner, refused to speak to journalists. He only issued a short statement in which he offered his condolences to the victims' families. I've been hearing that thing non-stop the whole time. I think as long as I'm crouched, I might be okay in here. Okay, so we got 17, 13, and 14. I'm gonna forget that. Like too many Roman letters. XVII, XIII, XIV. Let's read it. Maria, widow of one of the miners, wrote me a letter. She claimed to know the secret of Hyde family and is willing to share it with me. It is supposed to change everything, at least she believes so. She tried for years to draw the attention of the sheriff and officials, but they dismissed her, claiming she suffers from grief-related delusions. Today I'm meeting her in person. I'm hoping for a story that will allow me to bring strong charges. Jacob Hyde
I should look at the map for some hints. Maybe it will tell me where Gilman left the other notes.
Shut up! Jacob Hyde should be rotting in jail. Yes, my gut tells me that this case will get my name on the headlines. A tormented widow, a venal sheriff, a greedy mine owner that goes as far as committing a crime. I've waited my whole life for a chance like this. Alright, so step 1, we need to find XVII. I was going to say it that way. Maybe I'll remember better. XVII. Or XV2.
The detective was eager to make it big on the tragedies that took place in Blackstone. He was a hair's breadth away from piecing all the threads together, but something kept slipping away from him. Maria seemed to know the whole story. She mentioned
I don't even see XV2.
family, something that could change everything, bring us down forever.
I think it's one of those.
What could she mean? Did she know something that even I don't?
Man, that's the way I need to go. It's one of those 2 that are down that way. Maybe he'll walk that way. Is this XVI or XVII? This one's XVII. Okay, so this is the first one we have to go into. For a sec, let's double check the next one. So, X3. 13, but X3, X3. My stomach's fucking hurting like hell now. Oh. One's X. There. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Oh, that's... Well, I sure hope this works. This didn't. Seems easy to lose them. Assuming you're not in a trap. How am I gonna get past that guy though? I swear I hear two of them. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's at least two of them. That's not good. Ah, he found me. Hey. Oh, this is gonna suck balls. So how much of that do I have to repeat now? Fucking hell. Oh, from here. Where am I? Okay, let's see. I think I need to do this one again. The XVII. This one. And then we go to X3. My stomach hurts. Wait, this is not a good way to go. This one. This is over here. Yeah, here we go. And the last one was what? X4. This is tiring. Their patterns are different each time, too. Okay, where's X4? One way out there. If I go through this way, might be better. I don't think it's better. It's not better. Okay, if he's over here, then that means he's not over here. Just keep going. There it is. X4. I can't see shit. Oh. Oh boy. Intense but tiring. Matches are my reward. Let's never do that again. Mystery switch. Did that do something? It's broken. Someone broke it. Someone who isn't me broke it. Oh. Oh. It's a mine shaft puzzle thing. Yeah, man, what the hell did I play that did this? Wasn't it Resident Evil 4? I was not a fan of Resident Evil 4. I think it was. It's not as simple as of tasks. It's going to be an ordeal. Why can't I push? Why do I have to? Okay, so this is in relation to that. Jesus Christ, why is that so... Okay, we got it up. Now we gotta slide this super not sensitive enough lever. Now give it a little push. Can I ride on it too? No? Alright. I'm assuming this is going to smash the wall that I saw over there. If I ever make it. Oh, I'm stuck on something. What? What? Yeah, This vaguely reminds me of like Resident Evil 4. But it might have been something else entirely. I don't know. Anyways, it's kind of foggy and I can't see. Frozen dead guy.
Gilman?
No, he's still
Is he?
alive.
I think he's still alive.
Yep.
Thought I had no heart, bastard!
Why would I think that? I can see the heart beating in your chest. Should probably cover it up with some like fat and tissue.
I have to run. If he so much as touches me, I'll freeze to death.
Oh, so he'll kill me in one hit, as you says. Why are we wasting our time turning around? Oh. Just gonna keep on running. I don't know what's going on, but this Iceman really don't like me. Everywhere I don't want you to be. But. Oh, I didn't realize there was going to be a quick time event, you fucking cunts. Oh, for fuck's sake. At the last second, they decided they didn't want just gameplay, so they threw a quick time at me. Sons of bitches. There, I made you stupid quick time. Are you happy? Not again. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, no, we're not. What the fuck is this? Freezing wave. Oh no, there's mechanics. Crouch behind the metal sheets to take cover from the ice.
I need to be careful. Any of those blasts could freeze me to death.
Where are we trying to go anyways? Towards the monster? That doesn't sound like a good idea. Are we safe? Like,
The heart is his weakness. If I can hit him there, it will all be over.
too bad you don't have your gun. Hey there. I'm guessing I need to just run up to him. Since we don't have a gun. Is it gonna be a quick time event? That's what happens when you don't have an intact ribcage. Wait, he broke my ice pick. Hopefully a quick time event will get me out of this. Hey, that guy helped us again.
I told you to get out!
I'm working on it, dude. I just solved like 3 puzzles. I'm getting nauseous looking at this. Motion sickness. Why is my GPU usage so freaking high? What the hell?
You finish what you started.
Hey, can I have that? I want those ice powers. Dude, my frame rate is fucked. Chapter 9. My search for the intruder has suddenly turned into a nightmare. Emma claims that I was lost in the woods for 6 hours. To make matters worse, someone broke into my office and stole the telegrams. While following the thief, I ended up facing the terrible truth. We've been watched for a long time. The Soviets, they know everything, every detail. This whole thing is getting more and more complicated. I'm starting to think that Nicholas did not, in fact, lose his mind. He, too, was stalked by someone with his every step, because it does sound to me like these two are experiencing very similar paranoia-style symptoms. I need to make sure I take this pill so I don't get all paranoid.
Where am I? Oh! Fuck! Who could... This is the bottom of some fucking well. How do I get out?
That explains why the water's so not good to drink. Dysentery. Okay, time to do stuff. I guess we gotta cut my hand off. Oh, I guess we could cut his hand off.
Fuck, I think I'm gonna puke.
What the hell? Am I just left clicking? Hey, what's up, Melee? Yeah, my sleep schedule's just all over the fucking place. So it's kind of like a late night thing today. How you doing, bud? How are you? Sorry, I'm a little out of it today. Went through 2 really long ordeals chapter.
Fuck, the plank is gonna break.
Wait in time.
That was close.
If you could just climb up this, why didn't you do that to begin with? And I pressed the wrong button, so fuck. This is gonna go great. Nothing like a necro stream to help you fall asleep. Oh man, I have to do all this crap over too just because you shit fucking QuickTime? actually pay attention to
Plank is gonna
this
break.
time.
That was close.
I don't like this. Yeah, my brain's not working very well today either. I got shit sleep and that was about it. Like I hopped on here and it just feels like I never turned my brain on. Like something's off. I don't know what.
I must get back to Emma as soon as possible.
I have reason to believe I should get to Emma about as soon as possible. Maybe she's over here. No, it's locked. How do I get out of here? Like I can see the house. Just jump over the fence. Look how high you jump, man. You got this. Sure, there's a lot of purple in that house. Wait, this isn't the house. This is the one we broke into. With the basement and stuff. Fucking invisible walls. We still have our machete. Yeah, we do. That's. Hey, you do what you gotta do. I got you covered. Yep. Can climb over a well, out of a well, but a short fence.
How far am I home?
You're very far away from home. Got a long way to go. I recommend a flashlight. That's just video game logic for you, though. It's like, can we go down this hallway? No, there's a cardboard box in the middle. We can't go that way. Video games.
Emma's alone at home. I must get back to her as fast as I can.
Oh, it's this way. I don't think it's to see. Yeah, we can't possibly get through here. It's impossible. It's just not happening. But these two random boards can be pulled back with our bare hands, no problem. Never mind, it seems to be the same type of boards that are making up like these stairs, holding our full body weight, or anything like that. Missed out on a grueling, mind puzzle thing. Hey, flashlight. Hell yeah. Can't pick it. Why can't I pick you up? You. That's not cool. You show me a flashlight, but you don't let me have it. And it's getting dark, so what the fuck? Not that I ever used the other one on the other dude, but okay, this was not the right way. Yeah, this is.
I've left my wife alone and there's a maniac on the prowl. I just hope she's alright.
Dude, she's fucked. It's for the best. Honey, I'm home. What's for dinner?
Where is she?
It's probably in the kitchen making me a sandwich. Wait, is there no... What's going on? Something scary happening? I don't see anything scary. Yeah, nothing scary there. Anything scary in here? Maybe she's still sitting in our office, blocking that one drawer. Nope. Okay, so she's not here. That's that stupid crypto doodad thing I don't want to care about. It's probably upstairs fapping in her bed. I should say hi. I should just, you know. Are you any? No. Not. Yeah, we're gonna throw that away. I don't even know which room is the master room. Is it this? Are you the master room? You are not the master room. Hey, there she is.
Emma.
He's been here again.
You look like shit.
This time. What happened to you? Why do you look like this?
Fell down a well.
I, slipped and fell into a stream. I'm alright.
He's come back. You hear me? He keeps harassing us. The phone doesn't work. Maybe he cut the wires.
Maybe we cut the
The
wires.
important thing is, he didn't do anything to you.
Yet.
He could have. Look what I found.
God.
Stop before you
I'm
can.
sorry. I shouldn't
what
have
it is?
left you alone.
Did you meet the sheriff?
So I guess he kept the news for
He,
himself.
No, I must have missed him. I found the telegrams, though. And believe it or not, the diary I told you about?
Diary!
Nicholas's diary. It'll help me decode them. I just need to find the remaining pages and then...
You're doing it again! Someone wants to kill us, and all you're worried about is work?
Yes.
Why don't you think about me? About our child?
Nobody gives a shit about
I
that.
do think all the time.
Then do something to keep us safe.
Hell no.
And do it fast.
Wow.
It'll be over soon. I promise.
I thought we had a no shoes in the house policy.
Emma's on edge. She needs to calm down. I better check what the sheriff was up to.
The shit.
Luckily, I've got his car keys.
Why do we have the sheriff's car keys? In fact, the sheriff's car is still out there. Why is it still out there? I mean, it's not like the sheriff's here. Why is his car here? And why do I have his keys? When did I get them? I don't even know. Maybe, oh, maybe the handcuffs belong to the sheriff that we had in the well? Police report. Wait, there's a hidden message on it. Let me read this part first. Case number, this is Emma Stevenson. Incident, second-degree burglary. On Tuesday, August blah blah blah, the police station Windham received a phone call concerning a supposed second-degree burglary on a private property in Blackstone. The caller, who said her name was Emma Stevenson, claimed that while her husband was away, an unidentified trespasser entered the property and punctured the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car. So how much you guys want to bet that what's really probably going on is my character, the protagonist, our guy, the husband, when he disappears, he's actually, maybe not knowingly, the actual trespasser. So he just, puts on a mask or whatever and comes and punctures tires and whatever. And then leaves and wakes up and just has no idea what actually happened. Action taken. I arrived at the spot at 5:03. Upon preliminary examination, I can confirm with absolute certainty that the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car were indeed punctured with a sharp tool. Footprints left in the mud indicate a man. How do you confirm with a footprint that someone is a man? Just because it's not high heels doesn't mean it. I will talk to the owner, and then after further examination, I will try to put down my conclusions in a summary. Oh, God, that's bright. Holy fuck. Turn it that way so I don't have to. Oh, no, never. It was a bit blindy. Additional comments. The house that Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson now live in has a very eventful history. In the 1850s, there was an accident in the nearby mine, and at least a few people went... Sorry, I got lost. And at least a few people went missing in the immediate area when the body of one of the missing people was found. Accusations were made against a certain Jacob Hyde, the mine's co-owner, who happened to live in the very same house. It wasn't until years later that the other bodies were found, which is why the area has become shrouded in dark legend. The murderer was never apprehended. Hey, I can just crawl into his car. How about that? We can't crawl over a fence, but we can crawl into a sheriff's car like it's nothing.
What's this?
It's evidence, don't touch it.
In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. What? What the fuck? Am I supposed to believe that my family and the Hydes are one and the same? That's fucking absurd. Someone would have told me if we had such stories in our family history, wouldn't they?
No.
Unless it's bullshit. Bullshit invented by the sheriff. He wanted to set me up, mess with my head. Was he even a real sheriff? Fuck, I seriously can't put my finger on this.
Maybe whatever's going on is hereditary. this paranoia thing. Alright, this is from 1854. On Saturday, September II, at night, Sheriff's Office notified from the Hillside Inn janitor Charles Grady concerning badly wounded man who had arrived at the inn. Actions taken upon arrival, the deputy sheriff, the undersigned Daniel Plainview, pronounced the man dead. The victim turned out to be John Norton, who had been missing for 2 weeks. Death was caused by blood loss. The man has been stabbed in the neck with a sharp tool, possibly a knife, which caused arterial injury. He also had multiple cuts and lacerations on his body, as well as burns, some of them partially healed. Sounds like somebody sneaking around. Hear footsteps breaking some of the twigs. In the course of the investigation at the scene, it has been established that the man had reached Hillside Inn, going along the road through the woods from the estate on the other side of the river that belongs to Jacob Hyde, the owner of both the inn and the mine. However, the suspect was not at home. Though there were signs he left in a hurry. The real secrets of Blackstone crime in the late 19th. Hyde family avoided for association. Legally changed their name. Let's rotate that. While searching the Hyde family estate, sheriff and the deputy found a hidden room. Is it this our house? Hidden room located directly above the office. Inside the dark, there was Jacob's teenage son, Nicholas Hyde, cowering on the floor. Those noises are getting louder, I swear. They were unable to communicate with him. The boy does not react to any stimuli. Use the belt. That seems to work for the father. Or use one of those porcelain dolls to the head. That apparently works too. Perhaps he has fallen into a stupor as a result of abuse from his father. Young Hyde has been placed in the care of psychiatrists. Wait a minute. Nicholas Hyde. We're Nicholas Hyde, aren't we? Let's see, 1850. I don't know what year this game's taking place, but... And if he was a teenager, 19... No, I guess probably not. Young Hyde has been placed in psychiatrist who will decide on his further treatment. Sheriff issued an arrest warrant for the fugitive, Jacob Hyde, with a bounty of $500.
Another secret. A hidden room in our house.
Hey, why am I not in
Check it out. That fucker could have even been there when we moved in.
It was cozy in
Too
here.
bad I didn't know about it before.
What's this?
Where did he get that from? An uncle from the KGB?
eBay. Amazon. I don't know. Why would someone keep something like this? Was it even a real officer or just some dummy sheriff? Yeah, because he has a Zippo lighter, totally. That's... case closed. He's not a real officer. He's a little not right in the head. Okay, so there's supposedly a hidden room in my office. This is my office. This is my desk. This is confidential. That's our inspirational Abraham Lincoln picture. I think it looks better than the wife. That's why we use Dad instead. Let's see. Find the places from the photograph. Wait, what photograph?
This is it. I just need to place the disc in the opening, just like in the picture.
What disc? Just like in the picture. What? Wait a minute. I do have a flashlight. Why can't I use it? Is this a photo? There's a photo of Emma. Stop before you can. See to read. Stop before you can. That doesn't make sense. And she's wearing clothes. That sucks. Photo of a... I don't see any photos that he's talking about. Oh. Right. I see a Jeebus thing and it just... It doesn't look like... Just do stuff. Solve the riddle to close the fireplace. Oh. Okay. Part of the text is invisible. How can I read it? Try the ultraviolet light thing. It worked in the other thing. What happens at night will be judged in daylight. What stays hidden in the dark will be revealed in full light. And I shall steal your battery so there will be no light. Maybe I gotta find a Jeebus thing. There was like this Jesus #1 picture, or a statue. I don't know where it is in the house. Let's go take a look, 'cause maybe that'll give us the information we need. Yep, fuck it. Smart home. Jeebus, Jeebus, Jeebus. Jeebus? Where are you? Are you in here? Nope. Are you in here? Maybe it's upstairs in one of those rooms? Or in the hallway? Okay, so we can't go back in the room with the wife. Man, these guys sure do have a lot of pizza. Do they deliver in the middle of the woods? Nope. That's not a Jeebus. Well, I guess I'm just supposed to know how to solve that thing then. So we're probably fucked. Okay, so what are we looking at? We have years. Then we've got whatever the shit this is. First question. Does the photo itself tell us anything? It does not. are the dates and things? 1854 was the report. Could that be what we're aiming for? 18.
That number sequence isn't random.
18. There's no 1854. It just moves weird. 65, 64. I don't know. How am I supposed to know this? What am I basing it on? Oh, wait a minute, there's glowy shit. Oh, right. Man, I make a shitty detective. We got 1864 AD. 1864. Good old... Is it like this?
Bingo.
Hey.
That was well thought out, Nicholas.
No, that sucked. It's a butt plug. This isn't just some trinket, it looks like it could fit somewhere. Yeah.
No, I'll just put the apple in the right place.
Get into the hidden... Okay, so that has to be put somewhere. That was a butt plug. Where would I fit? If I knew where this Jeebus statue was, that might help. Wait, where's the item? I want to see it. It's called the Globus Cruciger something. Well, guess it's time to start looking around. You go here? No. How about there? No. 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 And must be a different part of the house. Hey, wait! There's the Jeebus thing. How did I not see you before? Here you go, dude. Jesus number 1. Jesus number 1.
Hidden lobby in our house. Gotta check that out.
Thanks, Jeebus. I owe you one.
What was that cursed place? What do all those words and symbols mean?
Guess they're all religious nut jobs. Alright, what does it say? We both saw through a hole in the wall what my father did to that lady. Hunting dangerous game is the most fun. Father... What? Liars, thieves, murderers, forgers, monsters, sadists, he and I. I make long trips without even moving. Human equal beast. That sounds like a puzzle hint. Everyone has 2 faces. One is human, the other is a beast. Human equal beast. Maybe I should read this. Read. Oh, good God. I can't read the whole thing because my thing is blocking. Something apologized so many times, but he says I must be punished to learn. Dead. Why are you hurting me? I kept asking, and he was so furious that his face went red. Finally, he spat, "Why do you keep hurting us?" January 3rd, 1850. Darkness is the worst. I hate it. There's nothing that scares me more. I don't know what I did wrong this time. Maybe I didn't do anything. Maybe I was wrong. I was even born. Yeah. I think my father wants to get rid of me. It's not because I did something wrong. It's about me. He just doesn't want me in his life. I'm a nuisance to him. Well, then he probably would have killed you. Clearly he's keeping you around for a purpose. What else could it be? The fact that I took his pencil? The one I right with now, whenever a bit of light comes through the cracks, I really don't know. Stealing your father's pencils to write journal entries, that's gonna be a whooping. I've had a dream where I took off my clothes and ran around the inn naked, yelling at guests like crazy. They were scared of me. They were adults, and yet they were scared. It was just a dream. In fact, I am the only one who was scared. I broke a plate and all my dinner wasted. Ooh, Father thought I did it on purpose. I never do anything on purpose. My hands are shaking. I can't write anymore. Well, I mean, the previous entry was January 3rd, and then suddenly it jumps to March. This guy doesn't put a lot of entries into his diary. May 15th. I'm not alone here. He's walking around the house too. I'm not sure if I like it. He's not saying anything, just smiling. I'm looking down, not saying anything. June. He's actually nice to me. Not the way I first thought he was. At least I have some company for my trips to the woods. Who said he are allowed to go in the woods? I can't tell my father anything. He would go mad. He would get mad. Today's the same old story. Closet in darkness, but this time he's here with me. I tell him I was good and it wasn't my fault. It's my father and others to blame. The old man locks me up because he's ashamed of me. He'd rather I hadn't been born or I was someone else. At first he doesn't believe me, but then he says I'm right. He tells me not to worry and to be patient. He says everything will be all right. I tell him it already is because neither of us will be alone again. Oh God, there's more. Something child anymore. I'm not a child anymore. I don't have to listen to my father just because he's bigger and older. I'm smarter and I have a lot of ideas. I talked to them when we both sat in the dark. He said it's sick. So what? I am sick after what the world has done to me. At night we will go in the woods to hunt for dangerous beasts. That sounds familiar. That seems strangely familiar for some reason. October, he went to sleep. I'm going alone. The old man has brought a new whore to the inn. He thinks no one will notice. I saw Whitehead spit a miner in the face. I clenched my fists, dreaming they are beating them both to a pulp. October 7th, he has no idea what I've planned, but it's only a matter of days. I will tell him soon. I know where the old man keeps gunpowder barrels. Oh. As soon as we get out of this fucking closet, we're gonna have a ball. I asked the dame from the inn if she would show me her twat. Okay. He's growing up right. She told the old man, plus she took me for N? And now we're both rotting in here. Eh? I should have fucking killed her. People like that are just a waste of space. The closet is the worst fucking thing. I wish I could shatter it to goddamn pieces. Well, I know a similar place. In fact, it's quite the same dark, cold, and hell-like. The ape must burn if we want to put an end to our suffering. People are fucking scum. I've said it all along. Yes, show me your twat. Jeez. Oh, dear. That boy's gonna have a troublesome future.
The man in the mask. Now I know who he is. What's that?
Oh, I thought I was about to go into the next chapter. Someone's knocking on my door, huh? Maybe they will show me their twat.
Someone's at the door.
I know. I'm not getting it, okay? Shut up. There's nobody at the door. Yeah, now what? Eh? Oh, he already saw himself in. Oh, I love that sound. Oh, I wish that's a really good sound that would make like an industrial song. Very good synth. Chapter 10, The Man in the Mask. I know who he is now. I figured it out when he came to my aid again. He's my father. When the detective died, he turned into an ice phantom that almost took my life. Frost scorched the skin on my hands and face. Icicles headed for my heart. But my father, hidden behind the mask and the top hat, came to my rescue one more time. He shows up and disappears like a ghost. Does that mean he's dead like the others? Yes. And now he's trying to protect me from the beyond the grave. I should have recognized him before, his clothes, top hat. But he was the bane of my existence when he was alive. So why is he on my side now? The more I know, the less I understand. That is a good point, actually. The father don't like the boy. Why is he helping him now?
The man in the mask. It's him. My father. Why is he protecting me? What is he trying to tell me?
Maybe he's trying to train you to be a killer or something. I don't know.
What the hell?
He just likes wearing the top hat. Dead guy. And what's this? WG. Wellington grapes. Oh, great. Walter Gilman. Yeah. Oh. God, I hope I don't have to play more of that stupid creepy crap around everything. Someone's here. Someone has followed me into the mine. Hopefully I can lose him. This mine is like a maze. It's easy to get lost down here. Yeah, especially when you gotta go in a stupid ordered shit. As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to visit Maria. She said she lived in a cabin by the river not far from the swamp. Oh, great, swamps. Maria. Sound Hill too?
What secret of the hides? What did we hide? We creeped out at night. But what? And where?
Maybe it's this dead guy.
I don't
Is he
get
hiding
it.
the body?
What does it have to do with the missing people and the accident? I must talk to that woman. Especially since the detective couldn't write down her testimony. It's been 10 years. I hope she's still alive.
I don't know. What was life expectancy in the 1850s? Maybe they only lived to be like 15 or something. Probably not. Like even medieval ages, they still live to like 20s and 30s and stuff. If they're not busy, slaughtering each other and stuff. Come on, man. If you got really badass plate mail armor and shit, like you damn well want to be out on that battlefield swinging a sword. Or jousting, if you have a horse. I never got jousting. That just seems like such an awful thing. Like they reenacted with medieval times and stuff. It just seems like dangerous fucking... As far as combat tactics go. Am I going in there or am I going out there? I don't know. Get through the swamp. Oops, wrong button. F.
There's water. I better stay away.
No, we should pet it. Hi. Maybe we should stay out of the water. I think we should follow these lights. Hey, this is nice. It's got a nice creepy, everything. It's like I'm in Louisiana.
He was wicked, a soul sucker in the shadows. I witnessed him take a life, and I prayed to you, Lord, for mercy and deliverance, so help me.
It's happening again. I can hear someone who's not here. It must be the woman who wrote to the detective.
No, it must be delusions in your head.
Maria.
feel disoriented. My freaking head's not on straight. We must push on. Must be my frame rate. Look at that 90+% usage of my GPU. I think my overall well-being is tied to my frame rate.
It looks like there's something in the water.
Yeah, it's an alligator.
Something big. I should stay away.
Yeah. I'm trying to go over there. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Yes, yes.
I'm only safe on land.
Oh, no, more obstacles. Hey, stuff. Go. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep following the... Go. It's actually not bad. It's like horror-wise.
He's distracted.
I scooted what now? Distracted so I can what? Go that way? Go. Get it. Get your juicy rocks. Join. Running time, running time, running. Safe. 8 more rocks. Who wants another juicy rock? Yeah, nice throw there. Oh no, it's locked. It's locked behind a QuickTime event.
Even the Reverend wouldn't believe me, said I lied, calling old Hyde a cheapskate and a murderer. He cursed me and banished me from the parish. Lord, ye know I ain't lying. You know the old man gave me no time when my husband got killed in the mine.
Bitch, fuck your husband.
Oh, Lord, may that old bastard and all of his kin be cursed forevermore.
It's supposed to be Maria. I guess little puddles are safe. Only when you've collected enough water. Hey, the moon. Fucking huge. I guess how close in orbit is that thing? Or maybe it was Earth all along and we're on the moon. Oh, damn it. Going who to the what? Where now? Is this where I came from, or is this where I'm going? I got a little turned around. Judging by the creepy noises, yeah, this is probably where we're supposed to go. Oh yeah, that looks safe. barking noises. I like it. I like it a little bit. Oh, like staring at this thing. I'm like, what? Trying to see if there's anything scary going on, and I'm not seeing anything. If only this lantern was brighter. Right now it's not. This way? That does not seem like dope. Okay, refilling the lamp. To refill the lamp, open your inventory and look for... Why don't you just auto-reload for me, bitch? Fucking... Oh, it didn't even fill it very much, does it? Sorry, it doesn't really provide much light anyways. Not gonna die in there. Nah, we'll be fine. We're gonna die. Nope, we're fine. I think we need to go over there. So I'm gonna feed my pet alligator. Or crocodile, or whatever the hell it is. A nice juicy rock. Helps keep him from eating my feet. Seems like a bad idea. Looks like some sort of gate. I can beat you up. Run. And jump. Help prevent getting yucky. Oh. Oh, damn it. Another chase scene? You're still not sick of doing these, huh? Yeah, I see rocks. Going somewhere that way? I think. Where is it? There it is over here. This way somewhere? Quick. Close the door after you two. I did get startled just a slight bit there.